Good day, folks. Welcome to Andrew's Life. I hope everyone's doing great today. Well, I know many of you are probably out here doing your Black Friday shopping. You're shopping for the holidays. You're trying to hit all the deals on all your favorite electronics for yourself, your children, or whatever, or whoever. Well, while you're out here doing your holiday shopping, I'm going to show you guys a few items. That you need to purchase. If you're either a homeowner or you're renting a house, I'm going to show you a few items that could save somebody's life that you need to purchase. The first thing you need to purchase is you need to purchase one of these. You need to purchase an outdoor grade extension cord, preferably a 50 footer. This is a 50 footer right here. Now, you don't necessarily have to purchase this reel, but if you did, it would make your life a little easier for when it comes to rolling this cord up and putting it away. So you're going to want to purchase an outdoor grade 50-foot extension cord. The second thing you're going to want to purchase, a power strip. It ain't got to be nothing special, just a power strip. And after that, you're going to want to purchase a space heater. Now, this space heater is an older model. I've had it for 15 years. It's a wonderful model. You're not going to find this particular model in the store, but you can go to your local Walmart, you can go to your local Dollar General, and you can find yourself a space heater for about, maybe 20, 25, 30 bucks and grab it up. They do got ones that are cheaper, but if you grab one up for maybe $20 to $30, that'll be good enough. And the reason now you're probably asking, why the heck would I want to buy all that? Why do I want to buy all that? What am I going to do with it? What am I going to use it for? Well, I'm going to tell you what you're going to use it for. You're going to use it to help your loved one. You're going to use it to help maybe a close friend you care for. Now let me explain. Now obviously we are in the holiday season. In the holiday season, ideally is a time of the year where people are happy. They're full of joy. They're full of positive energy. The job you work at, you're getting those holiday get-together dinners. You got the snacks all over the place. You got the fresh baked cookies, fudge, all that good stuff. This is a time of year where, especially when it gets closer to Christmas, some of you are going to get your holiday bonus. So you're looking forward to your bonuses as well. Maybe you got some vacation time coming up, so you're looking forward to that as well. Maybe you want to take a trip to Florida for a week or two if you're, let's say, living in a colder climate. Ideally, that's how the holiday season should be. Sadly, and this is happening more so than before, it seems, the holiday season could also be very depressing for some people. Like, there's people out here that during the holiday season, guess what? They're already out of work, or they're gonna be out of work. Like, following the fresh baked goods that people are bringing in on a daily basis, following perhaps the Thanksgiving and Christmas get-together dinner that your company decides to host for the employees, rather than receiving your Christmas bonus, guess what some people may receive instead? Some people might receive the unemployment papers that they're going to lose their job because their company has decided to cut their labor costs down for 2025. Now, I know some of you are going to be in the comments, you're going to get all political about it. Oh man, it's Donald Trump's fault because of his tariff taxes and blah, blah, blah. And honestly, multiple things could be correct at the same time. Now, obviously, we're still in the Biden and Harris administration era, so just bear that in mind. And although some of these companies cutting back, although maybe Trump's tariff tax could have something to do with it, it could also just be the fact that the owner of these companies simply want to increase their bottom line. And one reason why they might want to increase their bottom line, one huge reason is because of all the people that are purchasing their stocks. Like all the shareholders who own a piece of that company. All the people that might want to purchase a share in that particular company. Just for that company to appear to be more profitable than what they really are, they're going to cut staff. That way they'll increase the amount of people that purchase shares in their company, which will increase the bottom line of the CEO, of the business owner. So two things are happening at one time. A, they're cutting down on overhead by cutting down on employees. B, they're increasing their profit because they got more people that are purchasing shares in that particular company. So in a nutshell, those are some of the more common reasons why companies may decide to cut down on their employee staff. So for those reasons, some people sadly will be losing their job during this holiday season. Some people may have already lost their job. Some people might be getting ready to lose their job. Some people may be losing their job at the first of the year. Now, sadly, when companies decide to cut their labor, when they decide to let go of employees, some companies will give employees adequate notice because they try to be decent. Sadly, a lot of companies aren't decent. They're super cutthroat. They don't give two fucks about no one other than themselves. So when it comes time for some of their employees to collect that bonus that they've been looking forward to, that they've banked on, they're not getting that bonus. Instead, they're getting the unemployment papers. So when some of these people lose their jobs, among some of these people could be your family member. It could be your brother. It could be your sister. It could be your parents or your parents. It could be a close friend that you care about. It could be that person that you're friends with, or it could be that black sheep in the family that, you care about them, you love them, but they're incredibly irresponsible. Maybe they're a thief. Maybe they got issues with abusing illegal substances. And although you want to help them, you don't want these people in your house. Even your close friends and your family members that lose their jobs, that, they're good people. They don't do nothing illegal. They're square. But you still don't want those people in your house because, well, if you're like me, you prefer to live by yourself. You don't want to have nobody in your house, period, at all. Or maybe you have a family that you're raising and you don't really want to have anybody in your home other than your immediate family. You value your privacy and you just don't want nobody else in your house that doesn't live with you. So you get that phone call from your loved one, from someone that you love or someone that you care about. Hey, so and so, how you doing today? How's your day going? Okay, I'm doing good. What's going on? I lost my job today and I'm getting ready to be evicted from my apartment, or I'm getting ready to be foreclosed on because I'm having trouble paying my rent. I'm not able to pay my rent and my landlord is getting ready to evict me. Or maybe this person that is on the other side of the phone, they might be several months behind on the mortgage and the bank is getting ready to do foreclosure papers. And this person knows that they're not going to be able to pay their rent. They're not going to be able to pay their mortgage. It's inevitable That, I mean, sooner or later, that day will come to where they're going to be foreclosed on, to where the sheriff is going to be knocking on their door, telling them to grab their shit and get the fuck out. I mean, they ain't going to say it like that, but you get the idea. So now they're on the phone. They're pleading with you. Hey, you know, can you give me a room? You know, can you let me sleep on your couch? Can I stay in your basement? Can I stay up in the attic? Hey, man, can I stay in your garage? Hey, man, what can you do for me, fam? I need you right here. I need you, man. I need you. I will do anything for you. I'll pay you back when I get on my feet. Now, I don't mean to be mean, but we all know that talk about they're gonna pay you back. They ain't gonna pay you back shit. How the fuck they're gonna pay you back when they couldn't even pay their damn bills? I mean, let's keep it real. And all that stuff, they'll do anything for you. Yeah, maybe for the first week or two they will, and then after a while they're gonna get sick of it. And then the next thing you know, you and them are gonna be having arguments. You're gonna be going back and forth. Next thing you know, it could potentially turn into a domestic situation, and then law enforcement will get called. So what do you do? How do you help this individual that you care about, but at the same time, you really don't want them in your home for whatever reason? How do you help this person? Well, as you know, at the beginning of the video, I showed you guys everything that you needed to have. So now I'm going to do a demonstration of how it's all going to get played out. So let me do this demonstration. People, listen to my demonstration. I did not feel like unraveling that extension cord, that 50-footer. So I got my 25-footer, which is outdoor grade. I got it plugged into my outdoor outlet. I mean, let's pretend this outlet is on the exterior of your house. Or maybe if you're like me and you have a storage shed that has electricity on the inside, you can open up your storage shed to this person. I mean, I open up the shed for them to stay in, but if your house or your storage shed has an extension cord, has an outlet kind of like this, and you got your outdoor grade cord, you see how I got it hooked up? I got my little power strip right here. And now, let's see how I can get this straight here. Here's the climate control. Let's cut it on, just to show you that it does work. Now I'm going to cut it back off. Now, the reason why I suggested that you guys purchase a power strip, not a whole power strip, because if you look at this power strip, you can use one outlet for the person whom you're trying to help. They can use one outlet to run a climate control. That way they can stay warm during the winter. That way they don't get hypothermia. That way they're not having to constantly run their vehicle and then run out of gas, because gas is rather pricey these days. And then you got another outlet. They'll have another outlet to where if they wanted to, they can go to Walmart and purchase a microwave and plug a microwave in here, and then that way they can cook some microwave meals and still be able to eat a hot meal. Then there's another outlet. They can use it to charge their phone. That way they'll have means to hopefully be looking for another job or looking for additional sources of income. And then for maybe their laptop computer, there's another outlet to where they can plug in their computer and they can use their laptop computer to, maybe look for additional sources of income. Slash, they can keep themselves entertained at night. Whatever the case might be. So that is my demonstration. Hopefully you guys got something out of it. And honestly, even for those of you that are facing homelessness, or you think you're going to face homelessness, or if you take my advice, the advice I gave you guys over the summer to prepare for homelessness, whether it happens to you or it doesn't happen to you, regardless of how much money you have set aside, it's always good to prepare for homelessness. So whether you're taking that advice or you're actually facing homelessness for whatever reason, those everything I showed you in this video, uh, buy yourself that outdoor 50-foot cord like I showed you. Buy yourself that power strip like I showed you. Buy yourself a portable heating system like I showed you. Because for some of you that are facing homelessness, or you might be facing homelessness due to an unfortunate situation like loss of employment or rent prices all of a sudden increasing by 50%, by 100%, by 200%, something super ridiculous, which sadly is happening more so now than ever before. You'll be prepared to live out of your vehicle and still have at least some of the comforts of living in sticks and bricks. Now, obviously this particular demonstration that I showed you guys is going to be assuming that you have people in your life that care about you and they have the resources to supply you with a little bit of electricity to help you out a little bit. Because I'm pretty sure there's some of you that you do got loved ones in your life. You do got close friends in your life. They might rent or own a home to where they do have an outlet on the outside of their house, or they might have a storage unit with electricity, with an outlet. And my thing is, you might have a close friend or a family member that will offer to take you into their home just to keep you warm and comfortable and everything like that. And although I'm pretty sure the majority of you who might be facing homelessness would be grateful of someone to extend that type of an offer to you, some of you, you don't want to live with your parents again. And then you have to abide by your parents' rules again. You don't want to go back to that. You're a grown up. You're an adult. You don't want to go back to living with your parents. Yeah, you love your big brother or your big sister. You love your siblings. You love your aunt and your uncle. But guess what? You don't want to live with them either. Because again, you don't want to have to abide by none of their rules. Yeah, you might have a good friend or two. You love them, you care for them, you're cool. But guess what? You don't even want to live with them. Maybe you're one of these type of people that, you prefer to be by yourself. You prefer to have your own privacy. To you that is, the value of having privacy and being by yourself is priceless. And you prefer that over the comforts of living under somebody else's home. So if someone offers to allow you to live in their home while you get your stuff together until you're able to get your own place again. If you purchase everything that I showed you, the 25 to 50-foot outdoor grade extension cord, the power strip, and one of these small space heaters, and maybe I don't know, maybe go to Walmart and buy you one of those cheap $50-some microwaves. That way you can go to Walmart, you can buy your frozen dinner and you can heat it up, which will be a lot cheaper than going out to eat. And if you buy the right type of frozen dinner, it will also be a lot healthier than going out to eat. You'll get a lot more bang for the buck that way. You can buy your frozen dinner, a yogurt, maybe a piece of fruit or a vegetable, a dessert, something to drink, and you're good. So you can go to your loved one's house, you can go to your friend's house, and rather than going into their home, you can tell them, hey, you know what? I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather stay in my vehicle. I value my privacy. Tell them how much you appreciate their offer, but tell them that. But tell them, hey, I appreciate my privacy. I'd rather be by myself. However, if you extend me an extension cord with a power strip and a space heater or two, you can buy your own space heater, and then all they gotta do is extend you a extension cord with a power strip, and in that way you'll have the power that you need to be comfortable in your vehicle. Because that way rather it be your family member, rather it be one of your close friends, they're doing you a big favor just by allowing you to utilize their electricity. And in a way, so at the same time they're doing you the favor, you're pretty much out of their way. I mean, yeah, you're going to take up a little bit of space on the driveway. Yeah, you might take up a little bit of space in their yard. However, you're not going to have to worry about a bond. You're not going to have to worry about being in their house and then being in their way. You're not going to have to worry, like if they got any children, you're not going to have to worry about dealing with their children. If they got pets, for those of you that may not be a fan of pets, you're not going to have to worry about dealing with pets. And whenever, so yeah, I mean, I just feel if you have a setup like the setup I showed you on today's video, you'll have a little bit more freedom than you will if you just live in their house altogether. So I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. Hopefully you guys got something out of the video. Everybody stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.